Call it what you will, a revelation from God or a curse of the Demon King, the fact remains that our world came to an end. A heretic called upon an unearthly light, and devastation ensued. Chaos crawled out of the ocean from the black abyss. Death upon death, nothing but death in this barren land. Who can we pray to? There are only demons and fiends here. A voice in the dark beguiles me. Truth is a mystery unraveled by the candle's flame. From the journal of a man who wandered into another world. And hey there, it's me, Mudlink, and welcome to a brand new Let's Play. Today, we're going to be starting Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne Maniax Chronicle Edition. Whew, Nocturne. I love this game so fucking much. It's been a game that, of course, I talked about this game when the HD remaster got announced. I am still very happy that it got announced. I still can't believe it exists, but it's going to come out eventually. So I decided, since I don't have a Switch capture, since I don't have a capture card or anything, I might as well play this game. I might as well play this game I might as well play this game instead of waiting for then, and hopefully having a Switch capture card by then. Probably won't. So, my history with Shin Megami Tensei. Well, the first Shin Megami Tensei game I played technically was Persona 3. I got to play Nocturne not too long after that, though. Then I played a lot of other Shin Megami Tensei games. There's 4 Apocalypse, Devil Survivor, Devil Summoner. Never got to play Digital Devil Saga, but I heard it was fantastic. I never got to play the first 2 Shin Megami Tensei games, but a lot of people don't. They still haven't been released here. So yeah, this game has a very infamous reputation. People still call it a good game, but there's a lot of back and forth about certain things about this game. We'll get more into it afterwards. Anyway, this is the specific version I'm playing, the Maniax Chronicle Edition. It was a version that never came out here. This is a fan-made English patch. I'll link the patch in the description. I'm just gonna should have had the page open so I can actually say his name. English patch was made by Chryson Thim. I don't know how to pronounce the name, but that's the name. It's been a translation that's been around for about 3 years, I believe. Around 2 or 3 years. And this is actually a version of Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne that I haven't played. I played, of course, the US version, which had, Dante from Devil May Cry in it, as the memes go. This one has a different character instead. Character that you get a completely different character in this version, who's not too different from Dante, but has very specific differences. And there's also a number of other things that got fixed for this game. So in the normal Maniax version, which is the US version, was where most of the changes happen, which we'll get into another time. Although the Maniax Chronicle edition has a different character instead of Dante, which we'll get into later. So anyway, there are two difficulties, normal and hard mode. Now, playing normal mode won't get you the full experience. You'll be missing out on quite a bit if you don't go hard mode. Although, of course, this game is very infamous for its difficulty, so your first-time players are really not going to try going hard mode. I will say go hard mode, but if you want to use a guide, I don't fucking blame you. Going through this game blind, you're gonna get fucked over plenty of times. And it's definitely an issue. Although there are some fixes that the Maniax version the original, like the US version, did fix compared to the Japanese version. They did fix some balance, but there's still there's still some issues with it overall. So anyway, let's go hard mode. Art, characters, yeah, whatever. We know that much. That's always a part of these games. A world that loses its power will fade away into nothingness. If such is the fate of this world, then I shall return to its mother's womb. The world must first die for it to be born again. That is the only way to salvation, as recorded in an ancient prophecy. The world will fall for its sins, and humans will all disappear. But I don't want you to meet the same fate. I want you to help me hold on to your life. I want to help you hold on to your life. To do so, I need to know your name. Will you tell me who you are? Now, technically speaking, when it comes to this protagonist name, there's not an official canon name. He has a name, but it's not exactly his actual name. We never actually know this kid's real name. So, I was gonna make a joke of like, hey, let's actually call him Dante, so we can actually have Dante from Devil May Cry in this game, but no, that joke's already been done. Hang on a second. You know what? I'm just gonna go with the normal name that he has. Demi-Fiend. Nickname. What do I set as a nickname? I have no fucking idea. I really should have done this ahead of time. Like, planned out the names ahead of time. Oh, nickname Dante. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna go with the unoriginal joke. I see, so your name is Fiend? Fuck, I'm stupid. Hang on. Alright. I see, so your name is Demi-Fiend. As of now, your will to live shall be sustained. Believe in it and live. I'm glad that you understand. The time is near. It will take place very soon. I am the nurturer of the next world. It is my duty to create the world that is to come. Now I want you to say my name out loud. Yeah, you don't have to type in the name. You can change the name for these people if you want, but is the canon name, and I'm gonna go with the canon name. So Yuko Takao. That's right, my name is Yuko Takao. Demi. I won't shed another tear, not even at the world's end. I'd like to see you in the next world, though. Go ahead and wake up, it's time. Yoyogi Park Station, Yoyogi Park Station. Please do not rush onto the train, the door is now closing. I'm happy to see that this game's actually gonna get voice acting once the once the remaster comes out. I'm very happy for that. Also, as you can notice right there, yeah, this is emulation, of course, because I don't have a random PS2 just lying around. I used to have one, not anymore though. And yeah, there's some issues that can never solve with this emulator. I don't know why. Like, PS2 emulation's weird as shit. You received a message. You're late. You're way late, Demi Fiend. You haven't forgotten that we're gonna visit Mr. Cow, have you? Hurry up and get over to Yoyogi Park. You're wasting my quality time. It's from your classmate. Enter his name. Isamu Nita. That's his name. I don't care if you come or not, but Mr. Cow's nice to me when you're around. Oh yeah, you better make sure you look nice for her. How about the jacket you bought the other day? You know, the one with the demon graphic on it? You're just the mood maker. Don't forget that. Yeah, turning around is a bit weird. Yeah, there's tank controls in this. So, well, technically not, but like it's sort of. You just have to click L1 or R1 to like switch which way you're going to be going. It's weird. It's PS2, PS2 3D games. Huh? Customer. Are you heading to Yoyogi Park too? After the incident, we've had a lot of looky-loos, but not so many customers. Man, I've had a lot of free time on my hands. Oh, you're saying that you haven't heard the news? What's going on? How should I put this? Yesterday there was a riot at Yoyogi Park. If you want the details, you can check the giant screen. A bunch of people were killed. You could hear the sirens wailing all night. I'm sorry about that. I was so bored. I just needed someone to talk to. As you can see, yeah, this PS2 emulation. I don't know what the issue is. Maybe it's with the renderer I'm using. Yeah, maybe it's an issue with Direct 3D or something. I don't know. Like if you move back here, you can actually see like the end of the tunnel right there. Oh wait, but I'm stupid. Don't go any forward. Just go to the vending machine first. You have enough change to buy a drink. Will you buy something? Yeah. You obtained a mysterious drink. You can press, well in this case, triangle to get yourself a drink, right? You can, to get yourself the map right there. Now we have the little overworld right here. Yoyogi Park's right there. So yeah, this is how it's normal overworld that you see in Shin Megami Tensei games. Even the first Persona game decided to do it. The first two Persona games decided to do it this way. You know, I mean, those first two Persona games are much more like Shin Megami Tensei than it is now. But yeah, that's a story for another day, since we're not playing a Persona game. So anyway, just go to Yoyogi Park. Don't bother going to these other places. Do the investigations interested in having closed off. We ask for your cooperation. You gotta go around. Yeah, go through it from here. Great, the entire park is closed. Don't be able to get a single picture of the scene. Just my luck. What's up, kid? What's happening here? Well, this is what they said on TV. The clash between a well-known company and a civic organization results in deaths. But those who live on the fridge say that it was a struggle between two opposing cults. Cell phone started. Isn't that your cell phone ringing? Hi, Demi, it's me. I finally got a hold of you. What have you been doing all this time? Oh, it's a different character. Oh. Here's Chiaki Hayasaka. I have no clue what voice to give her. I could see if it was Isamu, but you're never late. Did something happen? Where are you now, Yoyogi Park? Well, since you didn't show up on time, Isamu and I left without you. We're almost there. Oh yeah, I'm sorry, but can you come directly to the hospital? You know which hospital it is? Yeah, Shinjuku Medical Center. You go east from Shinjuku Station and you can't miss it. Oh well, I want to talk to Miss Takao about what I should do after graduation anyway. I'll be there ASAP. Thanks, I'm not planning on staying there long. Okay then, see you later. Hey, wait a minute, you're going to Shinjuku Medical Center? That's where I'm headed too, what a coincidence. Here, take this. This issue isn't out yet. You don't know what happened here, right? Then you probably don't know what kind of place that hospital is either. The report on the Gaia cult and the scripture Miroku. It's an interesting read. You obtain an issue of Ayakashi Monthly. You wouldn't normally associate a hospital with the occult, but that place is different. False info is pretty common in the occult industry. If it does turn out to be wrong, just laugh it off, okay? Well, I better get going. My name's Hijiri. If we ever meet again, let me know what you thought about my article. Anyway. Now we have to head here in the hospital. Go into the right entrance first. Demi, you finally made it. You know, this hospital, it's a little strange. There's nobody here, not a single person. Look, even the reception desk is empty. Isn't it creepy here? I don't like it. Is someone who's looking for Mr. Cal right now? He hasn't come back yet, though. He'd better not be fooling around. Hey, what's that magazine? Some guy gave it to me. You got it from a stranger? Come on, you should know better than that. Ayakashi Monthly. Never heard of it before. What? It's an occult magazine. Why would you bring something like that here? Well, I guess it might help me kill some time. Demi, can you go look for Isamu? If we can't find Mr. Cow, then I don't want to stay here another minute. He should be on the second floor where the patients' rooms are. I'll wait here. Oh yeah, let me borrow this magazine. Thanks. Now, okay. Now we're here inside this place, just looking around. See a lot of locked doors. Very ominous. Someone is in the other hallway. Now you can actually go inside rooms. You won't really see much though, inside most of these rooms. But you know, you gotta explore every nook and butthole. Oh yeah, don't go in there. Kind of just an empty, it's an empty room right here. Why the fuck did I go in there? Select the floor. Floor 2. Wait, I'm stupid. Alright, now you gotta go back down here. Wait. I'm being honest, I actually barely remember this first area. Can you find Usamu? See no point in staying here if you can't find Mr. Cow. You should be on the second floor where the patient's rooms are. Okay, she's saying the same thing. Let's go back to the second floor. I'm very sorry. It's been quite a bit of time since I last played this game. I do remember stuff that isn't this first part of the game, that's for sure. You know, I've already been through that part. It's to the right that I gotta go. Yeah, so yeah, this place looks really weird with the PS2 emulation. Okay, it's in this room. Huh. Dude, you scared the crap out of me, Demi. Why'd you startle me like that? You come here late, you cause trouble? Jeez. Oh, forget it. I'm sure you noticed already, but man, this place is deserted. I called Mr. Cow and double-checked, though. She said Shinjuku Medical Center. Maybe something happened. They could have at least put up a notice or something, so visitors aren't clueless. This place better not be contaminated by some deadly virus. I checked out most of this place. I don't know where else Mr. Cow could be. Oh well. I'll go back and see how Chiaki is doing. She's probably all mad at me because I've been gone so long. It's hard to please a girl with her upbringing. See you in a bit, Demi. I really hope that this is nothing we should be worried about. Oh yeah, I really can't get over how weird this fucking PS2 emulation's really finicky for me. I don't know why. I have a fucking fantastic PC. I don't know what's up with this. Maybe it's the version of PS2, the PC SX2 I'm using. Maybe it's my renderer. I don't know. Anyway. Oh, you're back. Demi, you know that special report at the beginning of the magazine? Well, it says some things that are a little disturbing. According to the report, there's a group of demon worshippers who call themselves the Gaia cult. They are right here in Japan. Anyway, they believe in this book of prophecy called the Scripture of Miroku. In that book it says that chaos will befall the world, and these people are actually trying to make that happen. The reporter was unable to learn what it meant by chaos. It could be a worldwide terrorism or some other tragedy, but No luck finding Mr. Cow. I even checked the men's room. I don't think we need to know that. We're in the middle of a conversation, so please save the details for later. Now, where were we? Oh yeah, read this part. A hospital on the east side of Shinjuku closely linked to their plan. Let me guess, it ends with, more to come in our next issue, right? You know, this could be the hospital that they're referring to. I've heard weird stories about this place. Things like they experiment on patients and how a psychic got scared and ran out of here. There was also one about the hospital being under the influence of some cult. Really? I haven't heard those things before. Maybe we shouldn't have come. I don't normally take this kind of magazine too seriously, but there's definitely something wrong with this hospital. I'm worried about Mr. Cow. Hey, let's look around some more. If we don't find anything, then at least we'll know that there's nothing bad here. It looks like you can access the annex from the second floor. I will take a look. Here you go, Demi. You can use this to search the basement. Why don't you search the basement yourself? You're not scared, are you? Of course not. I'm sure she's not down there. That's why I'm having Demi go. All Demi needs to do is confirm that Mr. Cow isn't in the basement. It's my duty to see her in person. If something does happen, Demi, just run like hell, alright? I can't believe him sometimes. But now I'm worried about Mr. Cow. We should make sure she's okay. Yes, you see if by going down in the basement, use ID card. Go here. Something very off. Something very off about this place. Yep. See a whole bunch of weird shit here. You hear eerie sounds from this room. Will you enter the room? Well, what do we have here? Who dares to disrupt this stillness? How irritating. A well-known poet once said, April is the cruelest month. Why? Because it is then that one must wake up from a long sleep and face the barren world. Looking back on the past, it is evident that the history of mankind is compromised of meaningless events, the worthless overgrowth of a civilization blind to its sins. Continuous bloodshed and war, and thousands of years of repeating the same mistakes again and again. The world must start over from the beginning. The way to salvation was foretold in the scripture of Moroku, and today is the day that the prophecy shall be fulfilled. The old world will sink like a setting sun, and the new world will arise in its place. Who are you? From what I remember, you're not one of our followers who survived the purge at the park. Acquaintance of Mr. Cow? Come to think of it, this was a hospital, wasn't it? I see, you came to visit her. However, even a pebble creates ripples when cast in water. I do feel pity for you, but your life ends here. Do not fear. All the inhabitants of this world will follow before long. Your time must come just a bit sooner, that's all. Now, the choice here, like usual, doesn't really matter. I don't fucking face him like a man. Fool. No one can overcome their fate. Stop! What? Can't you let one person go? It should have absolutely no effect on our plan. The insignificance of the gesture makes no difference. I will not allow any exceptions. If you don't save him, I'll stop cooperating with you. Such a troublesome maiden. Well, I'll leave the teaching to the teacher. Please leave this room. I would like to enjoy this blissful end in solitude. Demi, I'll be waiting on the roof. We'll have a good view of the city from there. Come, see it with your own eyes. Witness that which will change the world. Hey. That was just another room I didn't go into. There's one thing I always like about SMT games is the setting kicks in pretty quickly. Someone is up ahead. The atmosphere, I will say, Nocturne is especially good with atmosphere already. What's wrong, my little master? Are you wondering about that person over there? I see, my. But we're busy at the moment. Let's come back later. Child and the old woman have disappeared. Hi, Demi. I'm glad I made it in time, back there at the basement. I wouldn't want you to fall prey to a demon. You heard what Hikawa said, right? The world is about to be engulfed by chaos. It's called the conception, the rebirth of the world, an event which no human has ever witnessed. Everyone outside this hospital will perish. I doubt anyone would approve of such a terrible thing, but even if we let this old world continue to exist, it would eventually lose all of its power. The world must first die for it to be reborn again. And I alone will carry the burden of its sin. You know, I don't have any regrets. You came here led by fate. It is your fate that you will live through the conception. It may actually be more painful than death. But I believe in you. Demi? Please find me. No matter how the world changes, I'll be your strength. As the maiden, I'll take part in the creation of the new world. I'm sure that I'll be able to provide you with guidance. I know it's difficult for you to understand, but we're out of time. Demi, if you can find me on your own, I promise that I'll tell you everything, the answers to all your questions, and what my true feelings are. You who is about to enter my world, show me your heart. You have nothing in your heart, not even a hint of reason. For the one who will shape the world, this cannot be. Go and discover yourself. It is my honor to tell you that my little master has shown an interest in you. I think I know a way to fix that for a second. Nope, it's not fixing it at all. It has to be the renderer I'm using. Yes. It is my honor to tell you that it's for that. Oh, poor human who he wants to give you a special gift. It is vital that you receive this gift. Please do not move, but only hurt for an instant. This will make you a team. Magatama, the essence of demonic power. You have now joined the ranks of demons. My master is always watching you, so don't bore him. You obtain the Magatama Marogare. From the command menu square, you can view and ingest the Magatama. And now we finally have the menu, and we're a demon, and it says, yeah, we're nicknamed Dante right there. So, let's talk about I'll talk about that after. So the Marogare Magatama gives you +2 strength, +1 magic, +2 vitality, +1 agility, and +1 luck. So what each of the stats do. So strength is obvious, magic obvious, vitality is defense, agility, it affects your dodge, and yeah, that's it actually. And if you're the first one to, and like what part of the turn you're going to be attacking. And then luck affects your crit rate, enemy crit rate. And with resistances, we'll talk about that afterwards. And this Magatama focuses on strength, giving you strength. So we will learn 6 different skills, which won't really matter for now. But the purposes of all these Magatama here is to give you, you can do any kind of build you want, really, once you obtain some Magatamas. Personally, I will tell you guys, the best strategy for a build for the Demi-Fiend go with physical builds. So the Marugare is actually good for a good. It's actually like Magatama you should be using for a good while. Other Magatama have good skills on them, so you can like ingest them so that you can get those skills as well. But this Magatama especially is like a good one to keep on. Like is a good one to like have for a while to learn the moves. And it will also give you a special skill at the end of the game, which we'll talk about once we actually reach there. Oh, not my controller. Oh, damn it. Super controller. Config is there. I honestly really like the design of the Demi-Fiend. I mean, there's still that weird spike coming out of the back of his neck, which is kind of weird, but the tattoos are fucking sick as shit. And now we open the door. Talk to this thing. What are you staring at me for? Am I that peculiar? Have you been living all your demon life in a cave? Well, if you're gonna walk around the hospital, let me warn you. You've chosen to walk the path of hardship. You may never again turn your back on your enemies. Keep that in mind. Can you hear something from the inside of the room? Who's there? Wait a minute, aren't you the kid I met at the park? What happened to you? I'm not sure myself. I see. Well, at least you still think like a human. So what the hell is going on? All of a sudden I was blinded by a bright light and the next thing I knew I was here in this room. I took a quick look around and it looks like I'm in a hospital. Since you're here too, does that mean this is Shinjuku Medical Center? Anyways, as much as I want to know what's going on out there, I don't think it's safe for me to walk around. By the way, have you come across any yet? Any what? Well, they're definitely not human. My guess is that they're demons. My strange experience, your new look, and these weird creatures. I don't think the police will be able to help us here. Damn, I might have to seriously consider the possibility. It's hard to believe, but if this is Shinjuku Medical Center, then I can't just rule it out. The conception could have occurred for real. I've seen this barrel-like object somewhere before. If my memory serves me right, it belongs to a man named Hikawa. He must have something to do with all this. Standing here talking won't get us anywhere. If you're strong enough to fight those demons, then will you gather information for me? I tried talking to what looked like a ghost, but I didn't have much luck. What's happened to the world? Are there other humans out there? We can only learn the answers to these questions by finding somebody else. I wish I could do it myself, but I don't think I'd last very long against those demons. Besides, I'd like to spend some time studying this object. I'm counting on you. And then I can talk to him, or you can save, which I'm going to be doing. We're going to end off the episode here. 45 minutes. Well, 35 minutes in that case, right there, because I have to restart. Yeah, that is... this is just a save animation. Well, anyway, that's gonna be it for this episode. So next time on the Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne, we're gonna be exploring through Shinjuku Medical Center and interacting with these demons. See you guys then.